you don't have to learn how to detach. You just have to learn to accept it. Detachment is natural. Detachment is inevitable. Just like death, just like something that ends. For an example, there could be something that used to make you feel so good, that itch that just only that one person could scratch, or the most intense love or dynamic with a person, whether they were toxic or it was just, amazing, life changing, whatever, or both. And you ever notice that after a while, the feeling starts to go away? And not just in relationships, with anything. You start to forget how you was ever even addicted to it. Even like when you quit cigarettes, or like I did, I quit cigarettes. I quit smoking weed. I never thought I could give that up. But then once, after like a couple weeks of not having it, I got used to it not being there. The feeling started going away slowly. My mind was on other things because I wasn't, constantly putting my attention on it, harnessing that energy and allowing that energy to expand. Like people I've loved and I have separated from, or removed myself from their life and removed them from my life, whatever the fuck, eventually, like, you don't always forget about people, but like the feeling goes away naturally. You stop, you like break that, like what do I call it, like you break that, like, what is that word, like you break that cord. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like an energetic cord and it's broken. And it's like, for example, like when you're in a relationship and you love that person, like love, it's just emotions, it's just feelings, and feelings are temporary. Emotions, energy and motion, they come, they go. And we are the ones that make emotions last. We, or it takes two, or like, you have a family or you have relationships or whatever. Like we harness the emotions and we keep it going. And in the moment that you accept, it's over. Like the moment that you accept it, it's a smoother transition. Now, depending on who you are, how you handle emotions, what type of like individual you are, if you're more air like, if you're more earth like, if you're more watery like, sensitive, if you're more fiery like, it just depends on how long it takes. But really we have the ability to like immediately, like, but that's like super robotic. So I don't know, I'm just like, wow, like in the freedom of that, you know and I feel like accepting detachment and understanding to not be attached actually can and will heal and prevent trauma, because you're holding on. You may be separated physically from that person, place, or thing or situation, but how it made you feel and how you feel feelings about it is what you're holding on to and carrying with you into different situations and different circumstances with different people, making them responsible for how you react, where they may have done something minor, but it traumatized you and now they're the villain because you have held them responsible for how you process emotions due to your trauma and how you've been treated and da 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 da, and now you are a victim. And now it's woe is me, water signs. You get it, right? So it's about like emotional security. This is why we need air signs. And water signs, I mean, too, though, if you have the emotional security, we just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and fire signs, too, because they can feel it and then let it go. I mean, everybody plays their part. But I don't know, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And because, like, I'm learning that. And I'm like, yo, because I have Venus in Aquarius, the North Node's in Aquarius. My Mars is 29 degrees Capricorn, so it's Aquarius, too. My rising is Aquarius, like, and Pluto just went into Aquarius, and it's just like opposing my seventh house right now. Well, Mars go into Leo. Anyway, whatever. Basically, like, I'm really like tapping into this warm but and social but detached, connected but detached energy that I couldn't understand for a long time, and I'm truly understanding it more. So yeah, I encourage you guys to reframe your way of thinking, because that's another really helpful tip that really helps me heal emotional trauma, emotional baggage, and just being way too sensitive and taking things way too hard, You know what I'm saying? Like, and making it the end of the world, because I am very dramatic. I can like make something super dramatic, like, or I used to, the old me, because, that's that Leo South Node that I have that conjuncts my moon. And since Mars is retrograding in Leo right now, it is urging me to reevaluate and revisit how I assert myself when it comes to relationships and stuff. And knowing my worth, realizing that I'm enough and worthy and stuff helps me honor my Venus and Aquarius, my North Node, all that, where I don't have to feel like I have to overextend myself in order to and be the perfect person in relationships with friends and men and stuff like that, in order to be worthy to be loved, or out of fear of losing someone's attention, or so that's how I'm learning this whatever. And it's brought me to these epiphanies, because just it is what it is. At the end of the day gotta end. My new favorite saying. So like I said, yeah, start reframing shit, because like I said, that really helps me, because I would have like, it's not like what I was thinking, it was how I was thinking, like, and once I start reframing how I think, it's like you can recode and decode, recode, and recalibrate your DNA, your brain, your mind, and stuff like that. And then just believe it, because you are the creator of your reality. You're responsible for everything. Like, I might tell a nigga off, but at the end of the day, I still take responsibility for how I got in that situation, even if it appears that they did me wrong. But really, my spirit said, hey, let's let this happen this way. You deserve it. So it's like knowing what you deserve and stuff like that, and step into your royalty and stuff like that without overextending yourself, and knowing that you don't have to give attention or receive recognition in whatever area of your life you have this energy going on and shit like that. And I feel like it'll really help, and step into that Aquarius energy, and enjoy the freedom and enjoy being unconventional in wherever you have Aquarius energy. Yeah, once you accept detachment, it's a game changer, it's a life changer. It's freeing. It makes you feel free. It allows you to not be afraid to take risks, especially in relationships where feelings are being involved, and you're going to risk getting hurt, and you're able to you're able to face that and confront it head on, and take the risk and just enjoy yourself, and shit, motherfucking go crazy. Have feelings, don't have feelings, have intense feelings, be toxic, be whatever. As long as you know that when it's time for it to end, whether you want it to or not, you, instead of knowing how to detach, you make it easier on yourself and just accept detachment, because it's going to happen anyway. Everything naturally loses its importance once your attention is off of it. Once you accept detachment, it makes healing so much more easier. I'm not going to say it's going to be a walk in the park, But especially for some people, it may not be. But shit, anything's possible. I believe that shit. I did it. Do you know how hard it is for me? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, peace. Another thing I wanted to add real quick. When you accept detachment, it also allows you to learn how to love yourself and love others better. Where it's like family, where like or relatives where like maybe they did some fucked up shit and like you have to detach from them, you know? But like you still respect them, you still love them, like we just detach. You don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So like I don't know, like I feel like accepting detachment also allows you to heal like abandonment wounds and stuff like that. And you know, when people have abandonment wounds, they tend to like lash out and be toxic towards people that love them or themselves, or you know, it just I just really believe that accepting detachment, knowing that's gonna happen naturally, like you don't have to like struggle with like ending things on like a horrible note. Like you guys can end things like lovingly and amicably, and you don't have to be a fucking bitch ass nigga or a bitch ass bitch, you know what I'm saying, disrespect people and stuff like that. Or you might gotta do that, who knows, but I'm just saying, might can help.